Are you sure you want me to do this? Because do you realize that my transformation, and I deliberately use the word that you use, transformation, is not this outward thing that you may see. It's really more internal. Denial. I know that let's put it this way, none of my clothes fit me other than a couple of pairs of jeans that were screaming because they were so tight. I probably should have been wearing a size larger than what I was wearing. I would say that I was about a 16 when I started, and now I'm wearing 9s. So
how did that make you feel to be down from a 16 to a size 9?
Oh, it's phenomenal. It feels really good. It feels really good. I'm a lot stronger spiritually and energetically. I'm at a point now where I don't feel as much like a failure as I did at that time. And one of the significant things about the success that I've had at JCF rather, is that I now realize on my own, without someone telling me, that I can be successful again and that I can accomplish something that's significant. Much of my attendance in those first couple of months had absolutely nothing to do with me. It was because I didn't want to disappoint you. And as time went on and I realized more success, I started to feel stronger physically and I started to feel better emotionally and spiritually. Then it kind of switched and it became about me. But in the beginning, it really was based upon that bridge that you had built for me that I was unable to build for myself at the time. Your energy really makes a difference, and there are times when I feel like I only have a little bit left in me. I'm doing as many reps as I possibly can, and you start yelling, "Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit." Or sometimes you'll yell out our names individually and you'll come over to us and say, "You could do it, you could do it." And so that kind of energy and motivation and inspiration sometimes makes all the difference in the world. And then when you walk away from it and you're off by yourself and you kind of reflect back on your experience and what you've been through, you realize that you really did have it in you and you really can do it. So it does make a difference. Yeah, definitely. The support and the camaraderie from the JCF team and the other JCF campers made all the difference in the world, because as I said at the time, I was feeling very defeated. I was very unhappy. I was very depressed. I didn't like the way I looked. I was upset with myself for having gained so much weight, not being able to fit into my clothes. And so here I walk into a gym with a bunch of other women who I'm comparing myself to, and I'm watching everyone do their exercises seemingly effortlessly. And initially I felt like, oh God, I'm never going to be able to do this. And so what was so great was different people would come over to me at the beginning of the session. They were welcoming. You encourage people, Darius, to high-five each other throughout the session, which is great. People would come over to me at the end. The other thing that's really great too is that when people see you struggling or having a difficult time with the exercise, more often than not, they'll come to you and they'll share a little bit with you about their story. And they'll tell you, don't give up, don't feel bad. They'll let you know that this was a struggle for them as well when they first started, and they'll tell you a little bit about what they did to kind of get through it. And you look forward to seeing those same faces again as time goes on, because you know that they're supportive of you and they're behind you and they can relate to what it is that you're going through.
What does JCF mean to you?
Now you're gonna make me cry. As I said in the beginning, I was in a really bad place when I started. And there were some days where the only positive thing that I had to look forward to was getting myself together and coming to JCF. And so for those first couple of months, when it was a real struggle for me, not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually, JCF was the thing that kept me going. It was the thing that I had to look forward to. It was the thing that gave me the energy that kind of spilled over into other areas of my life and enabled me to make the changes that I needed to make and to get me back on track again. Get me back in alignment with the person that I used to be, that I had lost at the time. Hi, my name is Daizzee, and I'm JCF Strong.
That's amazing.